because like the laptop was not working in the
Sorry, what you are
and the
saying?
laptop was not working
Oh, okay.
like the
Okay,
WhatsApp in it, like I had to look you.
okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I was asking you that we have discussed about the whales and sea marines. They rely on the thick fat, right? They have thick layer of the fat. So my question is that why they rely on thick layer of fat rather than relying on the carbohydrate? Why they totally rely on the fats? The
Miss
whales, hmm,
the Yales
whale, the
whales.
yeah, sea marine mammals.
Besides that, not understand.
The
Like, can you
the
repeat the
whale,
like not the question, just the word
whales in the
whale?
sea. Yeah, polar bear and whale. We were discussing about the
Whales,
whales.
whales. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
whales.
okay.
So my
Uh,
question is that why do the whales rely on thick layer of fats rather than relying on the carbohydrates?
mm, because like
Mm-hmm.
they are
They are what?
uh, I don't know.
First
I
thing,
do not know
think
that.
about the scenario. Okay, think about the scenario that they are in the sea water. Okay, and sea water is what?
Yeah.
It is cool, right?
Yes.
So, and they have a thick layer. So why they are relying on the thick layer of fat? Why they need thick layer of fat?
Because to keep them warm.
Yes, because there is freezing temperature in the sea. In the depth of the sea,
Yes.
there can be freezing temperature. So they need insulation. They need thermal insulation, right? We have discussed the terminology, thermal insulation. So the fat provide them thermal insulation, right?
Yes.
And one more thing, there is another thing. Why they rely on fats? Because there is less availability of food. Okay, there are so
Yes.
they store food in the form of fat, just like the camel hump. Okay, camel store fat in the hump for a longer period of time. Similarly, whales in the water, firstly they have fat because fat give them thermal insulation, right? And also it will,
It will like help them keep them warm.
yeah, that is thermal insulation and it will provide them long term energy. Okay, right?
Yes.
Okay. uh, okay, so if you see any person who is a fatty person, then what can you tell me about his body? What his fats? Why the fats are dangerous for him?
High cholesterol. Uh, sugar diabetic. He can be diabetic. Uh,
Okay, and
and he can have a heart attack
yes,
because of the fatty fat. Uh, and he can have a lot of like problems in his
mm,
organs,
okay,
in his organs and in
and
his.
yeah, one more simple thing is there will be more thermal insulation. Okay, like the heat will be trapped inside, so he will feel more heat in the summer as compared to us. Okay, he will
Okay.
feel more hot because his heatness in his body is already trapped because of the fats. Okay,
Okay.
and obviously when there are more fats, the person become lethargic, he becomes sluggish because everything is disturbed. Okay, and you remember I told you one more thing, that if there are no lipids, so what will
Mm.
happen with your brain? Why your brain activities will stop if there are no lipids?
Because the lipids like they store energy,
Okay, and
and and because when we will have no energy, we'll be lethargic.
Mm. And I told you one more thing about the neurons. What are neurons? Neurons are present in brain, right? They are present in our brain.
Yes,
They carry message from our brain to our different parts of the body, like what to do.
yes,
Okay, if I am speaking, this is because of my
mm,
brain activity. You are learning because of your brain is working. Your brain is
yes.
giving you command, right? Brain is
Okay,
just like the CPU, central processing unit. So in our brain there are neurons. Okay, so these neurons carry
yes.
message, and I told you that neurons are made up of lipid layer. Okay, they are made up of fats.
Lovely.
So if there will
Okay.
be no fat, then what will happen? There will be destruction of the neurons. Okay. So when neurons will be destructed, so your brain will melt. Okay. You will be just,
Okay.
there will be, your brain can dissolve even. Okay. It can dissolve.
Okay.
So these
Okay.
fats keep your brain in position and keep your brain firm. And due to these fats, you are able to think and you are able to do everything, because in brain there are neurons, and those neurons are made up of lipids. So without lipid, if someone asks you if there are no lipids, what will happen? Simple answer is your neurons will destruct, and once your
Mm,
neuron will destruct, how can your brain convey message to different parts of the body, right? It
mm.
cannot convey. So you will there will be you can say lack of activities. You can't do anything, and everything rely on our brain, how our brain
Yes.
works. Okay.
Yes. True.
Why do plant, like we have discussed about the seed, about the oil. So I my question is that why do oils tend to remain liquid at cooler temperature, whereas
Why do oil?
why do oils remain liquid at cooler temperature, not room temperature? Like when there are winters, even in winters, oil is liquid. Why is it so? But if you see ghee, like you have one
Why
jar
do
of
oil remain liquid in
winter,
winters?
yes.
Mm,
Why don't they solidify? Why don't they convert into solid?
because of their chemical composition.
Now, what is the chemical composition?
Uh,
See
mm,
this oils. Where are oils? Which one is oil? Second one or the first one?
one minute, I miss. I can't see
This one or
the
this one?
the other one.
Yeah, this one. So
Yes,
this one is oil. Now see this and tell me why oils are liquid at cooler temperature in winters.
because they have and like they have double bonds
Yes, and
somewhere.
this double bond is, it is unsaturated, right?
Yes, yes,
Remember we discussed that single bond, if there are all single bonds, so S for single, S for
yes,
solid, right?
yes.
So if it was all single, then that was solid. But there is a double bond, that's why it will be liquid. Okay. So
Okay.
oils are liquid in winters. Why? Because
1 minute. Why? Because of their
hmm,
what the double bonds
yeah, because of the presence of the double bond,
and
they are unsaturated in nature, and that's
and
why they
because of
are
their like structure.
yeah, their structure. This structure, they have double bond. This double bond give them
Yes,
unsaturation. Okay, unsaturation means they will be what? Remember this thing I told you, that as as for saturated, like if there is something which is saturated, it will be solid, it will be single bond. Okay, this is about fat. We are discussing about the oils, and oils are exactly opposite of this. Okay, oils will be unsaturated, right?
yes.
In oils there will be single and double bonds. Okay, and oils will be liquid, right?
Okay.
So why they are liquid?
Yes.
Because of this unsaturation, because of the presence of the double bond. Okay, otherwise, if
Okay.
all the bond are single, then this will be ghee, right? This will be fat. If all the bond are
Yes.
single, then this will be a fat. And the fats are solid. As for saturated, as for solid, as for single bond. Right? Clear? Are you clear with this?
Yes.
Okay. Now just the last task. Briefly explain me this table in your own words. The unsaturated and saturated fats. Then we can end our class.
Okay. Like in unsaturated fats, like these have like minimum of like one double
You
bond
can
in
read
them.
this. You can read from here and then explain me in your own words.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I'm just reading the last two
Okay.
lines.
Okay.
Okay, I've read it.
Yeah. So what are saturated fatty acids and what are unsaturated fatty acids?
Like in unsaturated fats, like uh there are like in unsaturated fats there are like one like double bonds in their like fatty acid,
Hmm. Like
while in the
there can be at least one double bond. Okay, there can be at least.
at least one,
Hmm.
while in saturated fats like
Hmm.
they like do not have double bonds in them.
Hmm. So it means
Like
all
there
the
are
bonds are.
single bonds in
Hmm.
them. Like
Yes.
all of them are single
Hmm.
bonds in the fatty acid.
Yes.
And liquid or solid, like in unsaturated fats, like there are liquid at room temperatures, while saturated like fats they are solid at room temperature.
Hmm. And what about higher temperature, like in winters? Low temperature, not higher. Low temperature. In winters, in cooler temperature. Would
Yes.
they be what about unsaturated fats and saturated fats about their state? Will they be liquid or solid? What will be liquid and what
Liquid,
will be
uh,
solid?
they will be solid.
Which one?
The saturated ones,
And what about unsaturated fatty acid? What will happen with them in winters?
they will be
Yeah.
liquid because they have like
Hmm.
one or
Hmm.
one bond,
One or two
minimum
double
of
bonds.
bonds,
Yeah. One
one
or
of
two double
double
bonds.
bonds.
Yes, exactly. And
And where do they come from? The saturated ones comes from the mainly from animals, but some plants too. While in unsaturated,
hmm.
uh, is it like it comes from plant materials like seeds and like nuts.
Hmm. Yes, exactly. Seeds, nuts, these things. Okay. So unsaturated come from this. Examples?
And unsaturated examples of unsaturated fat is like olive oil, canola oil,
Hmm. Yes.
and in the other oil is sorry, in the other saturated it's like butter,
Hmm.
uh ghee,
Hmm.
lard,
Yes.
and
What about
red
the
meat.
cholesterol? Which one
In
is
cholesterol,
a bad type
like
of cholesterol and which?
the unsaturated one is a healthy one,
Hmm.
while the other one is a bad one because like it contains like bad cholesterol and it
Hmm.
increases the level of the bad cholesterol.
Yes, and also it will, when bad cholesterol will increase in your body, what will happen? It will block your arteries.
Yeah, arteries.
Yeah.
And in the weight control, like the unsaturated one is like beneficial. It's good. Like you do not like gain weight, while in the
Hmm.
other one you gain weight and
Hmm.
it's harmful.
Yeah, it is harmful. Because not only you gain weight, but also your activities are affected. You can't do
Yes.
anything actively. You will be lethargic. For everything, you need some energy. And always, whenever you see a fatty person, they are always tired.
Yes.
right? Now you have to answer me this tomorrow. Why the fatty people are always tired? Okay, this is your
Okay.
task. Just one question.
Okay.
Okay. Now we can end
Okay.
here, and in tomorrow's class we will start our discussion on proteins. Okay.
Okay.
And once this chapter will complete, I will share the worksheet. Okay, I will share the worksheet of lipids as well with you. Okay, you have to do this, and then we will discuss that in tomorrow's class. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Mm.